Hello, everyone. Hello to everybody. Happy Friday to everyone. This is Chris Lucci Initiative, Giving Life a Meaning. Our cause is simple: give life a meaning. Be the reason or part of the reason why others smile or why they are smiling. Give life a meaning. Make an impact and a very positive impact in the world around you. Like we always say, the bag of rice and the bag of everything you want to take to God. There is a reason he did everything and went up there. He's far. He eats none of those. But what? Give it that neighbor around you, and that is the God. That next neighbor is the God, and this is to make it simple between him and us. And this is the cause we believe in, Chris Lucci Charity Initiative. The cause we believe in is simple: give life a meaning. Join us in making this impact. Is a movement, is a project, and together we can do it. One person cannot do it. If you all leave it by myself, it's not going to be possible, and neither will I leave it just for you all. So together we will give life a meaning. I see you, Miss Phil. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy New Year to you, and happy Valentine. I see you, Miss Goodness Chukwuemeka. How are you doing? Anna Bradman. How are you doing, ma'am? Happy Valentine to you. I see you, Miss Florence. How are you doing, ma'am? Welcome and happy Valentine. I see you, Mother Ikolua. Greetings to you, ma'am. Happy Friday and happy Valentine to you, ma'am. How is everybody doing? It's another Friday. It's a beautiful one. It's a season of love, And we encourage everybody, be part for the reason of the season. Be part of it. We're going to sing so that we'll be able to touch some or cover some aspects. Meanwhile, I appreciate everybody. Miss Goodness, please check the total of that that birthday boom you ordered for me, so that we can see how to go about it. Okay, check it and text it to me. I'll keep an eye. Let's go. Please remember the tradition. Okay, I'll sing whenever I sing in Igbo. Always please help to translate. Like we say, you don't have to be perfect in the translation, because sometimes the words I call may not find may not be found anywhere. You have to think about it. So just connect with meaningful words there. Who we're taking that to is up there. He understands all. So please translate just the words, the key words, pretty much. Other ministrations is not for everybody. Just connect in the spirit when those ministrations are coming. Okay, connect is not for you, but connect with it. Okay. So again, we see you all as you're joining. We see you all. Miss Precious, how are you doing? Our genius student, how are you? Happy Valentine to you. We see you, Miss Grace. How are you doing, ma'am? Saki, Abuja. Greetings to you. Congratulations to your daughter, Excel. She has officially been enrolled, and we have paid for the second term of primary 4 and the third term. So we've taken care of her 4th grade fourth primary 4, okay? So, and meanwhile, happy Valentine to you. So we see everybody. Thank you all as you join in. And again, happy Valentine to everybody. So let's go so that we'll be able to catch up with some things here, some vital things here. Just know that I as well come with heart of gratitude. My heart is filled with gratitude. I am thankful to everybody for that celebration of life, love, support, encouragement, and more. I do not and will never take none for granted. However, I return every glory to God. Just that the scenario of now doing it the other way, that one, I don't know, but I still appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Let's be cool on our Father first. Okay. I don't know what to say to him because there are a lot to say. I don't know where to start because there are a lot to talk about. Let me go to where I can find refuge more. Memo ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi onye nwe m Chineke. I can't thank him enough, but all I can tell him is that as long as I live, this is what is meaningful to me. Impactful life, positive life, bold life, confidence life is what I understand, is what is meaningful to me. And I continue to ask for saving grace, life in abundance, but on me and to everybody. I'm making my own declaration and as well making it on behalf of the community, because as long as this community live it, the community will live the gospel. Is now extending from just one me, and that's to tell us when is a big deal. If me is just living it and understanding it, then we haven't started, but a lot of progress has already proven that it's no longer all about me. If I choose to deviate, I can be pushed off the picture and people will take it out. But anywhere when and that way not. It's an intentional life. I'm very careful. I'm very intentional with this project. Very careful. I meditate a lot. I reflect a lot about this project. Very careful. Memo ka m dị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi onye nwe m Chineke. Memo ka m dị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi ọma onye nwe m Chineke. When you see me do certain things, these are part of the reflections. Intentionality. You have to go over things more than one way. My rule for decisions, 3, it has to meet at least 3 criteria. My rules, my decisions has to meet at least 3 criteria. Memo ka m dị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi ọma onye nwe m Chineke. Memo ka m dị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi onye nwe m Chineke. Memo ka m dị ndụ Chukwu na-aga ma gara gozi ọma onye nwe m Chineke. Memo ka m dị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi. The gospel I understand is to live gospel. The gospel, living the gospel is the language I understand. Memo ka m dị ndụ na-aga ma gara gozi onye nwe m Chineke. Ensure your life is a message to the world and let it be inspiring. Memu ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma gara gị ozi ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ Chukwu na-aga ma gara gị ozi, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma gara gị ozi ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ Chukwu na-aga ma gara gị ozi ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Ime mụ ka ndị ndụ aga ma gara gị ozi, onye nwe m Chineke. Nye m arụ ike eze na aga m arụrụ gị ọrụ ọma Chineke m. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma gara gị ozi, onye nwe m Chineke. Nye m arụ ike eze na agbụrụ m ga-agara gị ozi ọma Chineke m. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma gara gị ozi, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ Chukwu anyị ga-agara gị ozi ọma Chineke m. Ime mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma gara gị ozi ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Nye m arụ ike eze na-aga m alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma Chineke m dara igwe. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m onye eze. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m dada igwe. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m dada igwe. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ aga ma agara gị ozi ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke. Mee mụ ka ndị ndụ na-aga ma alụrụ gị ọrụ ọma, onye nwe m Chineke m. Oziọma Chukwu, oziọma Chukwu ka m na-aga. Oziọma Chukwu, oziọma Chukwu ka m na-aga. Ozi chi m ziri m, ọ bụ ya ka m na-aga. Ozi na m ziri m ka m na-aga. Agaghị m arapụ ife Chineke m otu sọrọ ụwa dị. Agaghị m arapụ ife the light of my Lord, I can never deviate from it, regardless of the century we find ourselves in. It is a choice. It is a choice. However, it's an intentional life. Etu ọ sọrọ ihe dị n'ime ụwa, Chukwu ka mara, Chukwu ka mara, Chukwu ka mara, naanị ya bụ chi. Naanị ya ka m ga-efe ofufe. It is my choice that I will serve my Lord, that I will serve my Maker. He's my mentor, he's my role model. He is my being. The world can keep saying what the world is saying, but one thing I know is that truth is authentic. That truth does not fade. That truth can never deviate. The century we find ourselves in can say a whole lot and continue to change, continue to spin and spin and spin, but original is the only stable thing I know. Everything can change, but whatever that is original remains stable. And part of it is that life of divinity remains a stable life. I don't know how people do it, but if you want to have that peace in abundance, You want to experience that peace in abundance. You want to experience Hakuna Matata in abundance, the peace of heart. You don't want the peace that your parents cannot give you. The peace not even your spouse can give you. This peace that money cannot give you is is Hakuna Matata. The peace that has no sorrow added to it, has nothing added to it. That's the peace we are talking about. You want to find it. Make peace with yourself. How do you make peace with yourself? As soon as you make peace with yourself, remember, all starts from us. As soon as you make peace with yourself, it's no longer about seeking for all those golds and silvers off there. You will start to give it. By us sharing them, by giving them, your life will start to transform. You will start attracting the peace of humanity and divinity. You will start to attract that peace, Hakuna, the peace that dwells, the priceless peace, the peace that the world can never offer you. That's the peace I'm talking about. And it is all fine around life of humanity, a positive impact, sincere positive impact, sincere humanitarian life. It has to be sincere because we cannot fool God. That sincere has to be attached, a selfless one. And that is gospel. That is the real gospel. The gospel that meets every need, irrespective of your denominations and all of those, your religions, your background and all of those, is the peace that every being accommodates. And that's the peace I preach. It is the peace I believe in. That is the gospel I believe in. Again, it's called humanitarian gospel. May our lives continue to be message to the world, and let it be something meaningful. Let it be something positive. Let it be something impactful, so that our own life can be meaningful. Heavenly Father, I disappear and call upon you to appear, Lord. Father, I decrease and ask you to increase. Take preeminence, O Lord. Take charge, O Lord. Descend, Father, and be in charge. In the name of you, God the Father, Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen and amen. Thank you, everybody. I see you all. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining. Sorry, I was trying to unmute myself and I was making mistakes here. Anyways, thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. Let's kick off. So we see our title today. It says, do you still believe in an honest or sincere marriage? The reason for the season. Today is part of the reason for the season. And again, we tell everybody happy Valentine's Day. Valentine is love, demonstration or showing of love. However, it's not just for husbands and wives, because we believe that everybody deserves genuine love, real love, agape love. Before I'll take it a bit to that of marriage, let me generalize it. Everybody deserves love. genuine love, real love, and it's called agape love, selfless love. Our Anambra chapter will be heading out there to go spread the gospel, to go live the gospel, to show the love we are talking about. They are not going out there to go give it to their wives or their husbands. That is part of the love we are talking about. Real love, genuine love, and agape love. Now let me get in the real deal. Now the focus is marriage here. Do you still believe in an honest marriage? Do you still believe in a sincere marriage? The world is trying to change the narrative for us because of a whole lot different factors, a whole lot of factors, and the narratives continue to be shaking. The narrative of what it is continues to be shaking, and we are here to strengthen every home by the grace of God. The love and the more, as long as is an honest one, and as long as is the sincere one, because we know we have social media marriages. We also have social media homes. We also have social media everything. It is not what I am, the one I am referring to. I am referring to that genuine, the honest, the integrity, and the dignity ones. I do tell my kids here, what do you do when supervised? When I'm there, when I'm watching you, that's not what I'm considering you to be. That's not your personality for me. Your personality are those lives, the behavior, those you do when you are not under my supervision, under anybody's supervision. That is really you. Now ask yourself, is that a message you want others to emulate? Is that a message you are proud of? Or you want your parents to be proud of? And I take it to us. Again, I'm not referring to all those out there. But that's behind the scene. Is that what we want to inspire the world? Because that's the honest one, the one behind closed doors. And like I asked again, are there still sincere marriages? Because you don't have it in the media, maybe you don't have happy one, right? It can only be happy if you show that to the world, right? It can only be true one if the world, if it is a picture, physical picture to the media. Okay. Now my question is a big yes. There are still honest and sincere marriages. But it does not just happen. And sometimes media might be deceitful. Media might be deceiving us that this is the way. And I am telling us it is not the way. No Cambridge, no higher institution has been able to certify the formula that works for it in general, the almighty formula. No academians, no peer-reviewed, none has been able to do what? To certify the formula, a particular certain formula that works for it. And none has certified any home that has gotten it all perfect and right. for the general world. That is to say, please settle and live with what works for your beautiful home, and leave the media alone. Leave the media dramas alone. Leave the media showcases alone. Leave the media fantasies alone. Leave the media, the more you look, the less you see, alone, to enjoy your beautiful home. Some messages sometimes are strong, but someone has to say it, and it has to be said. One of the things we do or we are is a voice, and we have to, that voice has to come out, and will come out more. Comparing your marriage with media marriage is playing with fire. Be careful. Media has many unrealistic. There are good ones. Don't get me right. There are good ones, beautiful. Even when I see those, there are good ones. I just pray the way it is that good is good behind. That's my prayers. That's my wishes. I sincere, because one thing I believe in life. There is one thing I believe. Who I am here in the media, you see me in real life. That is who I am. If I tell you these are my boundaries on media, come real life, big time boundaries, and big time. If I tell you this here, come to my family, that is who I am. If I tell you this is this, go to where I am married to, that is who I don't know how to. You see, complication, I don't know how to deal with it. And it's so easy for me. It is very Hakuna Matata one for me. It's very easy for me, because I don't always have that complication to leave it here because it's here, or leave it there because it's there. And that is why when I talk, I will tell people, it's either I speak or don't. But if I have to speak, I have to speak without fear or favor. If you like, be my twin sister. If you like, be my twin brother. I will speak without fear or favor. Whatever that can tamper with that, I will rather not talk. It's a personality, and I've built it a very long time. And that is why when we started this program, I don't know, people got it all wrong. I was trying to drag me nuts, but with patience, with guidance, with teachings and everything, here we are today, to the glory of God. Never please judge your marriages with that of others, because it does not work. And there is no general formula. Therefore, what is working for Mrs. Chioma may not work for Mrs. Chika. It does not work like that. And I will take it. Okay? Many of the things we see on media, they are not real. So if you have the beautiful, sincere, honest one, please don't go home and try to use your own hand to destabilize what you have built. Please, let's be conscious. Let's be conscious. If we're able to still be affording drinking of garri while we are working on eating yam, please be focused. Let's be focused, drinking and enjoying our garri. However, we are not going to be comfortable with that, but working towards adding yam to it. But you see, showing you that all I eat every day is rice, and all I eat every day, they are chickens and all of those, and I'm posting it to you, and you believe it. Use your hands and consume what you have built, and the good luck to you. A lot out there are unrealistic, and it takes boldness to be real with certain things. And plus, everything is not meant for media. Everything is not meant for media. There must be private life. There must be private life. And then comes what we call what? Social or public life. There must be private life. There must be social life. Ask yourself, what do you want in your marriage? We are saying this if there are still honest marriage and if there are still sincere marriage. And we said, if there are those, how come? How come? Like, how possible? When we know that everything is going opposite on a daily basis. Everything is going the other way. I even have people now telling me, oh, some people, like for real, will tell you, marriage is a scam. A lot of people will tell you now is a scam. Okay? Because of one thing or the other. And we will get to some of all those. I was able to put some things down so that I can, because is somehow I just want to focus on on the actual goal or message I want to deliver. So what are we saying? Please, first of all, is you now. It's not Chika. Chioma, I'm talking to you now, Chioma. What do you want in your own home as Chioma? Leave Chika. What do you want as Chioma? What you want, okay? And then what your spouse wants, okay? Both of you bring your wants. Bring the wants and then bring the needs. Review and work on it. Whatever that works out of there is for you, Chioma's marriage. That's what works for you. That is your own unique certificate. And then Chika, what works for you? What works for your spouse? Please get both of your wants and needs. Review and know the things to trash, the things to accept, and please diligently work together on those. It is the unique things, formula of your own home. It is the unique formula of your own home. Because remember, Chioma, you have different personality with Chika. And Chika's husband have different personality with Chioma's husband. So now if you try to bring Chioma and the hubby's personality formula to put on yours, it's going to be chaos. It's not going to work. There is no general formula. Therefore, comparison can never work in that home. See what works for the personality of the man you have, the personality of the woman you have, then that becomes your unique icon. We have again progressive personality. Progressive personality. There are some women we marry, it will be what it is. There are some men we marry, it will be what it is. But as long as we have that progressive, you see, this person is open-minded for the good, progressive personality, open-minded for the good of the union, open-minded for the best of the union, the best of the family. Please find a way around to come together Build that foundation, hold that foundation very firm, and lay blocks on that solid foundation of your own home. That's progressive union. It may not be perfect, but please, as long as the foundation is strong, start laying your blocks. But come first to build a solid foundations, because will there be a time it will shake? The bricks will shake the foundation. Yes. Will there be a time the winds will shake the foundation? Yes. Will there be a time the earth will shake the foundations? Yes. A lot happens on the foundations, but because of the stability of the foundations, we do not feel it. Even if we feel it, it's just like, here, normal way. So please, I recommend, get together, build a foundation, make it strong, and see the blocks that fits or that will fit on that foundation. Start laying it. If it is 6 inches, if it is 9 inches, if it is the whole, whatever you feel that is suitable for you and your spouse foundation, start laying your bricks, okay? And go. Be focused. Don't be laying your blocks on the foundation, your layers, and now want to jump and extend hand to go and start laying on Chioma or to go borrow that. It oftentimes may not work. You can look and see, maybe if Chioma has the count of your foundational structure, right? And you see 9 inches on Chioma's own. Okay, it's okay to say, okay, I think 9 will work for me. Then work on 9. Go buy 9 and add to yours. That is to say, work on that attributes in your own home. Like we said again, another analysis is like a GPS. Why we're saying this? Because it is Valentine, and many of us may not go out today with our spouses, and then by the time we will wake up, we will see many of the beautiful pink and reddish and everything there. And now we go and start thinking we got it all wrong. Because I'm wearing red today does not mean I'm going out today. Oh, no. Because I have whatever this does not mean I am doing it. No, because I have nail polish that looks like whatever. This nail polish, I didn't put it about after I got back. So it has even nothing to do with. So because I have all of those does not mean I am sending message of, no. Okay. However, 1 or 2 is still to pass the message, but that does not mean maybe there is any other thing out there. But will I go out today? Yes, but that doesn't mean I went last year. But it's just a decision, and it's not a routine, but just a decision. I will like to just have a little distance if it works. So because I have something tomorrow, okay. So at the end of the day, and the weather is very cold out there. So at the end of the day, we're able to squeeze it. Yeah, we do. If not, to your tent, oh Israel, peace be to everybody. Okay? So what am I trying to say? See me on this and see me on that. Maybe you are unable. Do not be deceived. Do not. That does not mean you do not have that beautiful wall. I am telling us, know your route. When you put your map, your GPS, know your map to your routes. If there is a mistake, like we say, or something you want to rebuild, okay, what do? You must know your route. That is to say, you must know your man, you must know your woman. Whatever you know there, build around it. Every positivity should be around it. Everything beautiful, good should be around your route to get to your destination. That is your home. That is to say, around your route to get it towards a peaceful and a lasting home. We will say again, that doesn't mean life doesn't happen, but that's not the essence of the teachings, okay? When things beyond us happen, it is beyond us. However, we have to stay positive, and we still have to accept the fact that marriage is still beautiful. Marriage is still beautiful. Marriage is still beautiful. Some will say, is marriage an achievement? It is an achievement. To a man, it is an achievement to find a good wife. And to a wife, it is an achievement to find a good man. That both of you will work together, strive together to get a beautiful ending. It is. But there are other things, like we say, why in it? Do not stop to grow. Why in it? Do not stop to raise kids. Why in it? Do not stop to give life a meaning. Do not stop to impact life, and the more. But they ask you is not achievements. Leave all those kind of side talks and everything. And for some of us, maybe they already have maybe one, one failed, and then we don't want to get associated again because it's not a certificate. It's not all of those. Let's be open-minded. We might make mistake first time. We don't wish to. Okay. However, we learn from our mistakes and it gets better. Please. Telling us, oh, it is not this, it is not that, after all, it's not an achievement. Leave all those talks. Just leave all those talks. Leave those talks. Sometimes someone that is broke can just come out, start what do you call it? I can't remember the word. Start quoting, inspirational quotes or whatever it is. That's why I don't believe in negativities. It's okay. We understand things happens. When it happens, we handle it. Okay? And by God's grace, help will come and we deal with it. But let certain things, okay, stop confusing us or allowing certain things to be tampering or messing with the beautiful things we have in the pictures. I plead with us, please. Sometimes you see people broken and all of those, they will come and be telling you it doesn't work. They will come and be telling you it don't, like they will come and telling you all this. Some now don't even want to build with their husbands because of things out there. Some don't even want to build with their wives because of many wrong notions out there. A lot are going wrong. And we can never build in such mindset, in such notion and such narrative. We must be open-minded. We must open up, but like we say, okay, why building? Okay, be as well building yourselves. The same thing. Let's build our. Is a balance, of course. When we don't have balance, it's not that we don't promote that. Let's always have a balance and a good balance in all we do. I hear someone, it is a lot. Let me not deviate. Let me just focus. Maybe I can do the finishing analysis. Okay. So what are we saying? Always stay focused. Let's always be focused. That's where we put our own address to get to our home. That is to say, when we get married, right? To get it to the ending. Before even that, is that marriage we are getting in? Is it an honest getting in? Or are we getting in because of her money? Or are we getting in because of her personality? Are we getting in because of her money? Or are we getting in because of his money or his personality? Number one, we have to identify our why of getting in. We have to, because there are many reasons we get in. And just like they will say, beauty alone don't make no one a queen in the palace. If beauty gets us in the palace or gets one in the palace, the character will still get it out of the palace. When the seeds and the other things that are not supposed to be in the marriage gets in, builds the marriage, reality will tear apart. Some of us get in the marriage no longer for the selfless, no longer as a sacred entity it is, no longer for the reason it is. It's wearing of clothes. I'm wearing red. I don't like red. I need pink. So it's easy. I'm going to take it out to get pink. That's not what marriage is. And that is why it's very easy for us, right, to get hop in, hop out, and hop in right away on the other one, hop out. Even if another person's own is there, we even hop in someone's own. You hop in, you didn't manage yours, you hop in, and you right away. No even reflection, no even why did this happen, no even why of anything, no even reflection, no even giving room. Can I better myself? Not even giving room. Oh, is there something I have to work on myself to see if we get back and continue where we stopped? It's hop in from red to pink. Some of us don't even hop to close color. It's from pink to black. How does the two relate? You hop in. Next, you're looking for another person's own. Maybe someone has walked so dear to you. And then from afar, you're walking, you're looking like a vulture, whatever it is. Doing it, right? And maybe devil plays its ugly role, right? And then you possess. Chukwu kwuru sị na ọ ga-adịrị onye ezi omume mma. Ị bụ onye ezi omume? Are you a good person? Are you a good human? If you are, God says that it shall be well with you. If you are not, it says, what? The wicked shall be annihilated while the upright possess the land. This is my message to that. And now we get it again. We still have, yes, we still have good women and good men. So again, I still believe in honest and sincere marriage. It's okay. Maybe we have still not, out of a lot of both fear of unknown, we haven't gotten it all together to hop in. It's okay. It is okay. You don't have to hop in. Take your time. Like I will tell everybody, take your time. It's not a child's play. It is not, I have never, it is not a child's play. Okay, so take your time. Like someone I told one time, when odds, you know, and I said something, I said, listen, take your time to get in. And I believe you took all your time to get in. I say, now you're in, whatever going in. I say, my dear, stand your feet. Decide and the other things to save your home. Because it wasn't something like, you know, it wasn't something trade or something. It's just, you know, all this trust and all of those. And I said, no. I say it hot. I know, I understand. But I won't encourage you to be desperate to hop in. But I will encourage you to be desperate to save your home. As long as it's not something, you know, crazy, like beyond. As long as it's not something beyond. Not like what we see out there, because those, like I said, so is a different topic altogether. I'm talking of the honest and sincere one. Because there are, when you see sincere and honest home, even when anything happens, the offender will even be more remorse, will even be more even hurt than even the offense, the person offended. That's the way, that's the genuine, and that's how you know when someone is remorseful. And you see this person so remorseful, so even so crazy about, couldn't even believe doing it, and then I say no. And that's not being desperate. And I say no, you're already in. It's only don't be desperate to get in, but you're in. No, there are some times we don't use again. Stand fit, stand on the ground, stand strong to possess your home. Not for the kind of craziness out there, going on there. That's not what I'm talking of. Real and the honest one. Because some of things going out there is not a sincere home, is not a sincere marriage, is not an honest man. I'm talking of honest. Remember, I have emphasis here. What I am promoting here, if the home, if the marriage is honest, is an honest one, if it's a sincere one, that is where I'm promoting what I'm promoting. So you don't misquote me. Okay? I'm not saying when you are in the, all these whatever. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, again, the honest, and I think I should have put it in uppercase letter. The honest and sincere marriage. A marriage where your spouse, for any reason, offend you or do all of those, right? Will feel remorseful, remorseful about it, to turn back and then turn back. That's what I'm talking about. And then don't feel remorseful, do all of those, turn back, and then you just want to lose it, and because of no, I don't promote that. And then now standing out that after all the other person did, and now hop with another word, another person's own. No matter how you try to dance and be happy, all of that, that's not real. That's not it how it works. That's not how it works. And then we take it to the next one. Like we say, there are still good men and there are still good women. And mistakes are bound to happen. Not avoidable wars. Not avoidable wars. However, it's still about to do that. But first, is this man a good man? Is it a good human? Is it a good woman? Is it a good human? Put those into consideration, my dear. Take it, got it, nurture it. Both you man, both you woman, nurture it and keep going. Enjoy your peace in your home. Like we said, despite the fact, yes, is an honest one or is a sincere one, that doesn't mean that sometimes GPS even confuses. Sometimes you're using GPS going to unknown destination. Sometimes it takes you to somewhere. Sometimes it will reroute you. But the beauty of it is that if it will reroute you, or if you even miss road, it will still reroute you again. So whenever you feel, okay, we are off the route, right? Find it possible and push it, try whatever it takes to do what, get back to the right destination to arrive to your destination. Get back to the right route. Now, some of us think that sometimes because you are coming back from work, or because sometimes you call someone to come and cook for your home and all of those, makes you a weak one. No, we must know that, like we said, no single certificate, no general certificate for each family. No. And no one formula for every family. No. It all depends on what? Unique personality of both individuals. But I tell us, if like some people that works very late and all of those, husband works late, wife works late, and you all come back, and every time you see wife get tired, right? And then still have to cook and do a lot of other things before sleeping and still wake up in the morning. Now, sometimes you see a man come back, right? Still maybe trying to help the wife and all of those. And then your friends will tell you, really, is that I can't and all of those. It is up to you that at first, what do you call it? Talk is cheap. It's up to you taking private life to the public life. Is error 101. And now you take it there. Then some men will now tell you, right? Oh, I can't do that. And you can't do those, right? Now, remember, Chioma and the husband has different formula, unique for them, and different personalities and temperaments. And you want to come and implement the same person, their person, not you and your wife, but their own personality in your home. It will not work. Sorry. And then tomorrow, either you tag her a nagging wife, or you tag him a mental disorder and all of those. It doesn't work like that. It's okay, Chika, as a man. You can't help in your home. Please do not disturb Mike that helps in the home. Enjoy the home you don't help. But before you become a man, you should first become a good human. Like we talk about gospel. Gospel to humanity meets the needs of everyone. We be you Muslim, be you Christian, be you Hindus, be you wherever you belong. Humanity covers all. And that is what God, our maker, preaches to us. Because it's we, the individual, the churches, the government continue to divide ourselves. The creator of us never divided us. He said, go, love one another. See the truth to speak truth. See what is not meant to. Stand firm and still speak it. That is just the real, that is just what it is. Now, Mr. Mike that is telling Mr. Chika, you shouldn't do this. Mr. Mike doesn't consider the size of the family. Chika might have maybe maids, right? Assistants that assist in the house. When you have assistant, maybe one or two, how can Chika fit in the home again? No. He has already had what? A replacement, an enhancement that may not warrant him, right, to help or to do anything again, apart from maybe doing his work and maybe family time, but not assisting the wife with chores. But Chika that is telling Mike, do this and don't do that. Chika, you have help. Mike doesn't have help, right? And then you're telling Mike that you don't do anything in your home without telling Mike, please go get a help for your wife because I have one or two helps. Well, sometimes it's very hard to go around all this. But one thing I tell us, your decisions, okay, may be due to what? Personality is involved. Family structure, how you structure your family. Some people go to work like teachers, come back early, but business people don't come back early, right? And these are the things, the two comparison we are making, the error comparison we are doing. And now some families might be family of just 3 people, father, mother, and maybe a child or 2 kids, or even 3, right? Or even 5. Why there are some families that a wife, a father, a husband, children, grandparents, aunties, uncles are there. Now, are you going to compare this family? Because this is why, okay, if we don't pay critical attention, if we don't see where the problems are, right, we don't point them out, we don't be able to sort them, we will continue to consume the beautiful things we have so worked for. Okay? Let me give you an example. I have one of my siblings, okay? I have my sister here in life, but I will talk now. Sometimes you don't just want the family when you're talking so that you can be free to talk, but they know me. Who I am here is who I am, anywhere, any place. Anywhere, any place. If I tell you I don't play that, I don't play that. If I tell you no for me, is no online and no offline. I don't mix it. And that's my immediate younger sister here. If I tell you no, is my no. I don't know how to, mix all this thing, how to go around, how to complicate this. I don't know how. Now, my brother, the house is very massive. Right? And like we say, God created you for a reason, gave you voice for a reason. I've been person by the grace of God, know that I've always had voice. But sometimes, you may not have platform or have certain things, but it's a matter of time. One thing once you're intentional, you are focused, everything you've been created on will definitely unfold. Just stay focused. Just like we say, your route, maintain that route. They will unfold. Because like I said, I thought I came to just do charity. Every year we come do charity, I go my way. But look at me every day, things are unfolding. Things are unfolding. Things are unfolding. This year is about voice. I am yet to know what that voice is. And I know part of the reason why we raised this, we started this along the side of the charity still to be voice to the voiceless, voice to the, and all of those. But then I thought, we already doing it. But this year is about voice. And I kept like voice everywhere. And Mr. Digital was like, this, at the end of the day, the organization is going to launch podcast. Ha ha ha. And this, we were discussing this about 2 weeks ago. And I just took a deep breath. I was like, God. Sometimes I don't want to say it's becoming tougher every day, but it's becoming interesting every day. I think is the word. Okay, so let me share what I was sharing. Now, this is my siblings, right? After building, his house and everything, me congratulating and everything, because even while doing that, we congratulate, we thank God and those. But my own message at the end of the day, I say, nah, everything it is a manner. But I have a suggestion, and he was like, okay. I said, this thing is too big, too beautiful, too all of those. But now we are going to hire cleaner, that's janitor. I say, it's not a wife that is married with kids. I say, it's not wife that will do this. This is big. Wife didn't know I was speaking this. So I said, you see, this one is beyond here. I said, building something is one, maintaining it is another. For the maintenance of this, for relief on that, I said, because wife cannot do it all, and that cannot tag her a bad wife. No, it's too much. I said no. And then maybe we do all of those. We now attend to kids, right? We now attend to everything, right? And then we still attend to conjugal, whatever they call it, right? I say, I didn't even, and guess what? He didn't allow me to repeat it twice. Regardless, they have 2 adults. Outside security, they still have 2 adults living, But, they still, do in and out and all of those. But I insisted someone that it will just be the work. I said, this person will be coming either twice or 3 times a week, and then we go. I said, please, And then I know why I was saying this. I say, a woman will not maintain this. It's too, is huge. This is not, I say, no. And another thing, I am interested. I want that to be maintained. I said this. And like I said, he didn't allow me to repeat it twice. And he said, okay, that, I should, he said, okay. So he acknowledged it. I think he said, I can discuss with you. I think he said, okay, get up, like I should talk with you. I said, no, now go talk. So that I'll make sure it's done. Right? And he said, okay. And they did. And they've been having they have someone, and I'll be hearing it. But to the glory of God, I witnessed it when I came. I saw the person come from up and everywhere and all of those. He doesn't clean some, like his rooms and some other sensitivities. They allow the one of the inner person to do that, but they've reviewed the person and saw is a trustworthy and all of those. So they said, okay, from this year, the one of them has gone to university. One of the, the adults. So they said now this person has done. So from this year, she will now start cleaning everywhere, including his and the other security one. And then they said they've reviewed her over the camera and all of those. That is, by the way. So what am I talking about? What I'm talking about, why making all these decisions, right? And the building and doing all of those, and the why trying to maintain, right, that harmony in a sincere and the honest marriages. There are things we have to do what? Put in place. We have to consider things. Some days or in a month or once in a while, as a woman, you don't get it all. If you have to pay someone, okay, for a weekend, please, this weekend, cook for us. Just make sure it's a safe place, okay? Be careful of people where you eat and all of those, okay? I'm a big fan of, don't, mess with things goes in your mouth. Then if you know someone, there are, please, once in a while, and you as a father, as a husband, once in a while, get that money, pay, and then you all buy those things, supplement it, even if it's once in 2 years. Sometimes just buy things in bulk, okay? Get it. And the woman, if you're really making that one, sometimes buy all those extra. Some people know how to make all these buns, puff, and all of those. Even if you don't, and you don't have, and you don't have time, and sometimes, okay, or you are not, sometimes hire, pay someone to do it for you. Even chin. You can pay somebody, please help us do 3 buckets, right? And you have it, maybe still be or 1 bucket, still be supplementing it for kids, even for the entire school year. And it does not make you less woman. Neither does that makes you a weak woman. No, it does not. Sometimes you might be, oh, I can't afford it. 3 women, you all can be 3 women. So, okay, let's combine money, right? Give to someone, do this for us. Pay maybe about so amounts and all of those. By the time they will bring it, you will share that. You will see supplementing it to give kids snacks. And sometimes you all come while trying to get all of those. The mineral and the balls or whatever you will take. By the time you take these small snacks, holding it to get some stuff, you don't know how much saved. Sometimes our minds don't get on all of those things. And sometimes we think getting all those things makes us a rich person. We haven't gotten to that. It is not true. It is about your calculation, your plan, and the structure you set in your home. And then it will start working for you. It's even better you do, have 3 women or 4 women, plan, pay someone, do all of those. You have those things. Then tomorrow, someone is carrying on the hair, you buy. Next tomorrow, you are coming back, you buy here. The other tomorrow, here and there. So we can even play safer doing all of those things. Okay? And all these things takes what? 2 to tally. It takes 2. It's not just a wife and it's not just a man. As long as it's that good home, the honest, the sincere home, please see things to implement. See some changes to do. See some shifting grounds to do in order to do what? Continue to nurture the foundation and the beauty of your home called marriage. Another thing I want to say here. Let me use media. When we come to media, we see many things going on. Some people, we want to do what? We want to now automatically become the person's husband or the person's wife. There are some characters you cannot accommodate. And the better enjoy what you have and take off your eyes on others. A lot are happening. Things you see in our fantasies. Many are fallacies. Have that you have. What works for this person, Chioma, might be impossible to work for Chika. For example, they will tell you any challenges you have and any of this thing you want to discuss, wake your man up at night. That's what they will tell you. Even when I got married, my mother-in-law told me, Obidia. Anyways, that's the name they gave me there. This says from a long time, my family and a long time, but they got married, they gave this idea all. That is by the way. So what are we saying? And then she advised me that say if anything does or if he offends you and this, just wait night, wake him up and then discuss that and all of those. That's how him and the husband did it and they had a future in all of those. But guess what? What for my awesome, beautiful Ojugo does not work for me because that's it she advised me. I did it and it didn't work for me. Than getting what? Big time warning. Okay? And what? Very big warning. Very big word. Huge word. Mighty word. I was like, nah, calm down. I was told now that the beautiful, what makes it work, the formula, general formula is wake him up at night and talk. You know, at night, where is general formula they packaged, gave us all the certificates. And brother said what? Olo, it doesn't work for him. And now, I was like, this is the formula that works. And this is something serious. So why is this formula not working? But it's an almighty formula, popular known as the almighty formula marriage. So why is this not working? Now, I have to focus. See that almighty formula is not almighty. I focused, pay attention, look to see what works for the personality of my crown and see me, I'm all weather. Even if I'm sleeping, discuss with me, I will still be answering. Even if I'm driving, talk with I'm all weather. As me, once it's something worth talking, like it's worth it, I'm available. Even if it's going to cost me the whole night and by morning I'm up, that is me. It's me. But you know, we are aging in grass style, so I'm trying to, some things, maybe certain time, though I have my limits, because when the head, if he gets up full, you come. I shut everywhere. And my phone barely go off. But once I have like way over stressful days and there's already longing for days, you will see me the next night, I will turn off my phone. No calls, no this. And if I wake up in the morning, I will not touch it. Maybe after, breakfast while getting ready, that's when I'll open that. There are few occasions it happens, But before now, is either it must be done, I'm done perfect before anything, even if it costs maybe days of no sleep, either all of those. Okay? However, I am still on a very high chance. Once if something has to be addressed, definitely I'm open 247 for it. As long as it's not baggage. It's not garbage. Garbage. I don't call it garbage. It's baggage. You know what I mean by baggage? Okay. As long as it's not baggage. Now, baggage, I don't entertain it. It's no for me. I don't have accommodation for it. But if it is worth discussing, I'm always in for it. Now, I now have different personalities, opposite, right? Will I now say because it's the almighty formula given to us? That almighty formula is not formula in my own home. I'm now started paying critical attention against the almighty formula that works for everybody. I noticed that what works for my boss, he's open anytime. If he's in the morning and there is available, you can talk to him in the morning. Anytime, even calling over the phone, this and be something, he's open anytime, attentive anytime. But not waking him up at night to do that is zero. No. And now when I see even the one they told you is even short time with the private sleep itself will even be short. But this one, they can even do all of those and do all of those. And then I see, and sometimes what I will see, but maybe when we do, have time, there is something I want us to go over, and there is all of those. And then it might be like maybe so time, or maybe tomorrow go that work. I say I will now look if they say sure, or then I'll be no, that time will not be good. And then he might say, okay, maybe around 10 night. You know, I'll be available. I'll say, okay, I'll be like, oh, maybe can we maybe early morning, you know, maybe before we now start with this. And then if you look, you might say, okay, you know, but oftentimes we might just, you know, dialogue until we get a good time. But waking him up at night to discuss whatsoever, he is not into what that is no. So that formula doesn't work. Such formula wake him up at night to discuss or to talk. No, I don't. It doesn't work here. He can only wake up at night for any other thing, for every other thing, but not up to do that talking or to do that analysis. No, he's waking up is for other of his personal interest, not that your business. Therefore, you can tell that what works for Chioma, the almighty formula that works for Chioma or that might work for Chioma cannot work for Chika. If you know what works yours, is your unique one. My unique one, as long as I'm available, as long as he's available, he's open anytime, any moment, any. But not waking him up at night to do that, no. If he's up, maybe studying or doing something at night, then it's a different case. But not when sleeping, waking him up to do that. Like I said, I did it as it was, the certificate was given to me, and it was huge, very big, mighty, big red flag. Therefore, it doesn't work. Okay? Why making certain decisions? Certain decisions. Consider personalities. Consider temperaments. Consider structure, family structure. Consider family size. Put a lot of things into consideration. I came back. I have family, big family, where everything is available and all of those for me. I have all of those, but I decided to do things differently. Here, I don't have maid. I don't have maid and all of those. I don't have any of those. Everything up under it's me. I don't have none of those. However, coming home, I know I'm coming to take the time out as well to have some rest, right? To be on my schedule, to be able to have companions with families, family time, quality time, and all of those. I wasn't coming there to come and showcase how powerful and strong and how I can turn things around and all of those and stay up all of them. No, that wasn't the mission. And guess what? At a time, I have 3 ladies at a time, hired at a time. At a time. Because I have lots of guests, I have all of those and all of those. Then by the time I will showcase all the powerful. So that is to say, know the size, know the structure, know, you know, put a lot of things into consideration and then make decision that works for you. Will that now make me weak? Or will that not make me of them to say maybe she's no longer a good wife? Or to, no. It shows or gives me what? I know my limits. I know my do's and my don'ts. I know what I will accept and what I will not accept. I make my choices. I know we're going to have a whole lot of guests. We're going to have family members. We're going to have all of those. And I still have to do a lot of other personal run around and all of those. And I cannot do this. If not, people will go, maybe the one I will go sometimes till late in the evening. Then people, there will be a mess. But planning and putting many things into perspective, right, helps to plan ahead. And it works perfectly for us. You know? That even brother here that didn't go was so impressed with such arrangements and that, you know, all everything, you know, being planned and all of those, even without his presence. Now, maybe some of us might be like, no, why would you go there and be, you know, hiring number of that people onto waiting, onto what? And guess what? I can only survive what I could. I had limited time and all of those, and then I will end up not achieving important things. You weigh your battle. Know what works for you. Please stick with it. And you cannot believe how far you must have gone. By the time you look back, you cannot believe how far you have gone. There are still sincere homes and there are still sincere marriages, but it doesn't happen at the platter of gold. There are ingredients that continues to spice it up. And don't let no one, okay, bring their own analogies trying for you to implement that. No, it may not work. Like we said, you can borrow. Borrowing is what? If it is a positive one or something you think might, then you can implement it. If it doesn't, the same way you borrow it, the same way you give it back or trash it. And I will round it again. If you really want to continue, be human, that tomorrow you will tag that woman as a nagging woman, a nagging wife. She's not. Sometimes she's talking, she's communicating. You're just not paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, she will still be talking. She will still be signaling you. That's not nagging. She is talking. And if you continue not to pay attention, and you woman, you still continue not trying for both of you to be in the same boats and find a way with your personalities, with your temperaments, with the tolerance, with accommodation, and find things around to see the unique formula for you all. We all may be there, but it will continue to hurt. Because it's not every home that have this that go their separate ways. Some might be there and be hurting. But we are promoting that peace, the Hakuna Matata in the homes. And we are creating and sharing these analogies so that peace can thrive. Love can thrive. Many other good things that promotes a healthy home can as well thrive in our homes. But we must leave everything or comparison of everything we see on media out of it. We must leave it out of it. There was a time I told someone like Obi Kubana, a big brother, I said, he's amazing with the wife. They are doing amazing. But don't copy that. Why would you not copy that? Because the little you see, Obiku is not just happening. There are sacrifices. There are sacrifices. You see him, right? Keeping the communication, even when he's in and out. You see him, right? Demonstrating. When you see him doing certain things, his demonstration, his assurance that even when I'm not there, know that you are the one. Even his assurance and reassurance. And then that can give that woman a whole lot of what? Big heart for accommodation. Accommodation of maybe some mistakes, accommodation of maybe some flaws, accommodation of maybe some other things that you and I may not take. However, she don't just take that, but there are many assurance and reassurance, right? That strengthens her to actually accommodate that again. And that is working beautifully. And I wish and pray for them, not because of media. I don't just take things from how I see it. When I see things in the media, I'm a person that always look beyond. I don't do me. I look beyond. I look and take my message. Okay. You see the diligence. You see the consistency. You see his willingness. You see his selflessness, his sacrifice. Why wouldn't? Excuse me. And do you think for any reason he makes me say the woman will not accommodate him? No. But that woman you are now accommodating, can you see how Obi Kubana's wife does all of those? Have you assured the woman, your woman, have you reassured her? Have you doing all those things that even if for any reason you make that mistake, you will still have that assurance to say, so be it, and continue to crown you, be the crown, and continue going. There should be that assurance. And you trying for the Mr. Man to be Obi Kubana in your house. By the time he will be leaving you all of those and all of those, and then see him in certain whatever, and all of those, would you? Besides some other personalities and the temperament, would you? And because he loved the personality of the wife, I've listened to him on interview, love the personality of the wife, love the wife as a person, not just as a wife, but as a person. He might do many things that he may not do for you. You see that? And the wife may be able to still accommodate many things. She may not accommodate on any other man, because what? They have their unique something that's got both of them, something that made both of them unique, something that both of them must have walked through the years to where they are today. And that is what working for them. And therefore, you don't have to be Obi Kubana, you don't have to be whatever of this, you don't have to be anything. You can still be you, Chi Ebube, right? And be you, the man, Anto, right? And still work those things, and it will become you all unique and amazing one. And because you don't showcase that on media, doesn't mean any other person's own on the media is better than you. Yours might even be much, much, much beyond better. Yeah. Therefore, as we express and share the season for the reason, the love of the day, Valentine's Day, a day of lovers. Lovers is not just spouses. Everybody deserves to be loved. Bear that in mind. However, it can go beyond. For people in that honest and sincere union, it can go beyond. So we're calling on everybody. A drop of water does not make a river. As a man, put in your best. Know what works for your home. Know the personality of your wife, and as a wife, know what works for your home. Understand your personalities, so that at least, right, we all can be in our route to our destination. What do I mean by in our route? Because we don't just arrive there right away. It's a journey. Even when we deviate, right, we find a way, reroute and get back. But telling us love is a scam, telling us marriage is a scam, though they are not. They are not. And we still don't dispute the fact that life happens. It happens, but it's not the reason, it's not the topic for the day. Okay? But whatever they call it, let's still not stop us from being the good and better version of us, the good human in us, the good human in our homes. You are a human before a man. So let that not stop. Yes, women have a lot to play for home to thrive. However, she can do it and do it without you playing yours. Guess what? She's gonna run out. She's gonna run out of strength. She's gonna run out of everything, and then it becomes empty. Therefore, man, you need all it takes to continue to renew your union, to contribute to the happiness of your home, to contribute to the peace of your home, to contribute to the well-being of your home. You cannot leave it for a woman alone. Or is going to get her neck off of the place. Everybody is needed. Everybody is needed. A woman Accommodate the personality. We all have strengths. We know where we have our strengths. Let's maximize our strength where we have our strengths. Together, we will continue to give life a meaning. Together, love will continue to thrive, both in our homes, in our lives, and in our hearts. And as well, extension in our community as we give it to people out there, because we cannot give what we do not have. And that brings it to the end of the day. I have few announcements. I want to use this opportunity, please, to appreciate you all for the birthday greetings, birthday love, everything you all did. Sorry. Miss Goodness, I thought I asked you to send me something. I can't see that. Miss Goodness, maybe she didn't hear me. Miss Goodness, I told you to give me total account of what you all raised for me on my birthday. I didn't see that. So thank you very much for the birthday wishes. And like I said, we are living in an intentional life. When I wake up, I saw what was going on, and I know we are two that very day. And I have been celebrating, like, even from Nigerian 12 midnight is still my, previous day. So I saw a lot. But one thing I am assuring you, I will not be able to reply to all the messages. I will not be able to respond to messages. But I am just telling you and assuring you all that I do not take any of those for granted. And my message is this: is a wish, is a prayer, is outpouring. I wish I can read all. I wish I can see all. That I don't react or I don't do anything doesn't mean I didn't see a lot. I saw a whole lot. And I read a whole lot. And I am thankful. I am very appreciative. You all extended it by raising some funds for me. God, like I will always say, it is not because I really don't have much. What you see me doing is out of passion. That I cut or bite and share from just the small I have and then share. It's just the heart, not because of the huge I have. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've seen it. I am really grateful. I am very grateful. I am very grateful. But there is something, because I know you all did that as a surprise for my happiness. And I got it from in my whole heart. I receive it with my whole heart. And I am really humbled. I am really humbled. I am very, my knees on the floor. I am very, very, very thankful and appreciative. And from the deepest of my heart, I do not take the love, the support, the encouragement, the outpouring, the prayers, and all. I do not take it for granted, but I wish I know a better way to express it. I wish I knew more suitable words to say, but just know that your texts, your write-ups, your everything, your everything. I am very, very, very appreciative, and I receive it with every humility. But there is something I will do, and that will make me happy more, because you all did it for my happiness. I will love to share that is total of that's a 110, 120, 122, 123. Okay. Lagos State 61,000, Anambra 62,000. Okay. So it's total of, I believe, 123,000. Now I have two things in mind. Is either we will have to share it. Okay. I will leave any extra there in the community account that will continue to use it to give life a meaning, but I will map out 100,000 from it. So it is either we give it 50,000 to two persons in this community, that our admins will look critically and see people that already have a business, that we can support 50,000 with this. Or that we might share it, maybe 25,000 to four people, again, that already have business, and just give it to them. And they will buy things and put in their shops, like the business they already have. So anything you all decide, out of these two options, I am open to it. Any of your decisions to this, okay, I am open to it. But because of time, I will not wait for that to happen. Maybe you all can do pool, and we will continue from there. Okay, so that we'll be able to do that. So thank you. Oh, Miss Goodness, thank you. I didn't know you even calculated it. So thank you all very, very, very much. And may the good Lord, who is a great rewarder, reward you all. Every of your dime is going a long way, and we go give life a meaning. Every of your dime is going out to go give life a meaning. It will touch lives. And may the great rewarder reward you all according to your heart desires. May he reward you all according to your heart desires. I don't know what your heart desire. Your heart may not be just money. Your heart may not just, it may be good health. It may be longevity. It may be for your child. It may be anything. So whatever that is your beautiful heart desire. May the great rewarder reward you according to your heart desires. Thank you. Now, in Enugu State, I see someone that says the twin sister passed out or so. I don't know who the person is. However, may the Lord comfort you and your family, and may her beautiful soul rest in the Lord. And may she be one of the angels that will intercede and be able to as well accomplish the things that she wasn't able to do before transition. Be comforted. I want us to know that our page is going through some challenges. When I was in Nigeria, I posted and they said I violated their stuff and all of those. I didn't know that I was supposed to sign out completely and then be using business suits I was using business suit and I was still signed in and was still posting direct. And because of the other flags and all of those, when we had people there, when someone flagged it and we left the person there again, I didn't know if they flagged someone, you have to remove the person. A lot of all these community guidelines, you know. My own, I said, even if they don't want to give us the money that they are giving there and all those, so that we can stay added to the work we're doing, at least let them allow us to use the space to be doing things we are doing. But it is what it is. So we are still, taking it easy. Okay. But at the end of the day, we may create a new page. Chris Lucci Initiative page, a new one. We may create that at the end of the day. But let's see if we'll be able to work on it. If not, I don't believe in dwelling in things. It's okay. I don't know how we can get up there again. I don't know, but we remember when it was 1 week going 500. Did we do that? No, until it got messed up, everything shut down. And are we going to cry for it? Or am I going to leave the work we do to come and become here and be? No, 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 no. We have to learn to starve our distractions, feed our focus. That's a personality. So that's why oftentimes you may not see me talk about all these things unless if the needs be. So at the end of the day, if we're unable to get that, then we may end up creating a new one. And what we'll do will be to share the link so that by the time we must have getting, enough this thing, we can now migrate. But hopefully, if we're able to get it up and running, then there wouldn't be need. Okay. But in all, please thank you all for all you do. Okay. And also, our grand events account has been diligently, articulatedly, and all of those worked out, and everything is there. And I've looked to see questions and all of those so that maybe we will have to come in place. I will. But I tell you all, our hands are clean and will always be by His grace and to the glory of God, especially for both humanity and divinity's sake. Okay. Unless or maybe human error, outside human error, no gigs, gimmicks play or any of thing of any kind. No, it does not exist here. So, however, if you all have looked and have personal question or have something to criticize, do that. We will explain. Okay, or you don't see your name and all of those, do those. We will see what happened. Okay. But Anambra State Admin, on behalf of the community and the Anambra chapter as a whole, on behalf of the community, we are appreciating and saying big thank you all for hosting the entire community. Both the housing, both the food, the accommodation provision, and everything. We don't take this for granted, and we know that the owner of the work will continue to do what he knows how to do best. For our members that traveled and all of that, for the entire community that contributed and did all the great and mighty things you all did. I tell you all, thank you all for being a part, for the reason of that season of Christmas, because all those your contributions and everything went a big way for humanity's sake. And I know God is pleased, God is happy with us. Why humanity is joyful as well. So thank you, the entire community. A full video of that event, we will try to upload this coming week now, either by this weekend or this coming week on our YouTube. And before that, we have about 2 we're able to cut out. The man that did it was supposed to do it, digital to give to us, but he went and gave them the hard way. And I was like, how would you do that? That we need this. So we are now the people now trying since then to figure something out. From the one we figured out, so we'll be, publishing it on Facebook because it's a lot to put on Facebook. It's about 2 hours, but is honestly a very pleasant and beautiful to behold. I have watched it. Behold, beautiful. Just watching all we like how we went all out for others is fulfilling. It is. It's this such a purposeful life. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Uh Now, our admins, anytime, especially zonal admins, please, anytime we make announcements on, I make announcement or there is announcement in any group, make sure that announcement go to other groups, because remember, our community is one and the state cannot divide us because we have different states, cannot be a division other than just state things. Whenever is general community things, let it go everywhere so that we carry everybody along. Abuja should know what is happening in the community. Enugu should know what is happening in the community. Lagos should know what is happening in the community. Anambra should know what is happening in the community. Whatever that is happening in the community, everybody is the entitlement, is their right. Everybody should be carried along. So by putting it in different chapters, okay, we make everybody to stay updated, please. Unless if it is just this thing on just the state things, but whatever is community, everybody should be carried along. Please, it's very important. Please, okay. And I think that is all for me. Thank you again, everybody. I appreciate you all. Let me see what I can do here. I want to do a small dinner night. I didn't plan to do it, but even with time is running. I won't be able to go up. However, you know what? I may not be able to call them. I don't know. It will take us another long time. Okay, please admin from the group, from the post. Sorry, from the live. Miss Rosemary, how are you doing? How are you doing, ma'am? Admin, help me gift Miss Rosemary a dinner plate of 30,000. Will I call it dinner, not dinner? A gift of 30,000 naira. Then help me to gift Miss Phil a gift of 10,000 naira. Meanwhile, people that have our loan, they've been doing great, marvelously well. All this while, they've been remitting their interest. But two people renewed. Then one person has returned his capital and the interest of that month. Okay. And by his grace, I was able to forgive the interest of that month. I told him to keep it, and then we took the 100,000. So if another person is open to take the 100,000 loan, from the community, 100,000 is available. You do the form, do things that needs to be done, and your shorties is available. It will be available for you. Okay, that's by the way. And Miss Nkole, how are you doing, ma'am? Help me to gift Miss Nkole 10,000 naira. Miss Dorcas, help me to gift Miss Dorcas 10,000 naira. Miss Roots Oba, help me to gift Miss Roots Oba 10,000 naira. Miss Miss Where is it? Ah, I think I went up. Purity Mandy, Mom, help me to gift Purity Mandy's mom a dinner plate of 5,000 naira. Mr. Hassan, how are you doing, sir? Help me to gift Mr. Hassan. Mr. Hassan, I came to Nigeria. I didn't see you. Where were you? Where were you? Happy Valentine's to you. So help me to gift Mr. Hassan a gift of 10,000 naira from me to you all. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's gift the members, not the coming and the up and all these members. Help me to give the honest members here 2 gigabytes. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy your weekend. Happy Valentine's to you again. Okay.